Welcome back, everyone. The value of $1 is a difficult concept for children to grasp. It's not often taught in school curriculums, and many parents struggle to properly manage their own finances.
So the lessons parents teach their children may not always be the best ones then.
But financial advisor and father Michael Minter of Mintco Financial is here to help us teach the next generation the information that they will need for a lifetime. Michael, good to have you back.
Good to be back.
Now it seems like a fantastic time to really get kids involved in their finances, especially after the holidays when everything was, oh, treats and, you know, gifts and whatnot. Now kids need to learn the value of the dollar.
Yeah, and now being New Year's resolutions, we all have them. And here's a good time to start back to our budgets, our own napkin, our family household's napkin. And I start really with the parents, because we are a product of our environment. Let's face it.
Totally.
You know, and kids grow up looking to their parents and even grandparents. I want to stress that as well, that, you know, many of my clients at Mintco Financial are grandparents, and the love, the balance, it's difficult for them to give the, you know, the gift to their grandkids because of that love, to see the, you know, their eyes shine, but to take a step back and say, wait a minute, you know, I maybe shouldn't spoil those kids. And then the parents themselves have to hone in on what I think is responsibility, responsibility of now work.
Right. Okay, so do we start with they're very young, and what do we do? Give us some good tips here.
Actually, the ages of 5, 6, 7, I think is an excellent time to do away with the term allowance.
Right.
Allowance has become somewhat of an entitlement.
Right.
At the end of the week, this is how much money you get. No, you earn it. You have responsibilities throughout the week, setting the table, helping mom take the laundry, that you now are responsible for to earn their first job. You know, at the end of the week, they're now going to have a few dollars at the end of the week to work with.
And do you recommend also opening a bank savings account?
Absolutely.
With helping them do that so they can make a budget, watch their budget, whatnot? Put money in, take money out?
Well said. You know, maybe at the ages of 5 through 10, maybe not able to open up a checking account, but definitely at the age 12, 13, now have a checking account. Now they'd be able to go online, see their checking account, and they'll also be able to, as time goes on, see how far that dollar will stretch, because they're going to be held accountable to purchase now their wants. Think about when parents now make their children purchase items, their wants. I was in the store the other day and the dad said, we don't have that. We have to pay our bills first. I can't afford it. The lesson that was taught to that child will be now for the rest of his life. And when the child now purchases those items with his chores, or the money that he earned, or the projects he did or she did throughout the week, they now, when they purchase those items, what are they going to most likely do? Appreciate those items more.
Think about them. Really think about them.
You know, I remember my first bike. My dad, I wanted a bike. He could only afford a certain one, and I wanted the other one, but I had to work and earn the next 6 months through projects and chores the difference. So I purchased my first bike, and what do? I clean it, I wax it, I appreciate that item.
Right.
And we're talking about, you know, kids saving money so they can purchase things and they can budget appropriately and properly. However, what about savings? How much should they be able to spend, and how much should they save for the future?
The children or the parents?
Children.
Well, the children, they're going to determine it when they have their own checking account, when it's their responsibility to buy their own items. Now they're not given those items. It's their responsibility to purchase those items out of their own pockets. They're going to, in time, begin to learn, well, I want to save for that bike or that tennis racket.
Like you did.
Right.
Exactly. Now they'll determine that.
What are the consequences if we don't take this action now?
The financial independence. You know, that's most important. They're not going to be, as time goes on, able to learn to be financially independent. Now they get to college. Dad, I need this. Mom, I need this. Now they get into college. Mom, I need this. Grandpa, I need this. After college, Mom, I need this. Dad, I need this. Now it becomes, they're not financially independent. They're not able to realize, hey, look, I had to work for that years ago. I wasn't entitled to that item.
Right.
I worked for it.
Good advice. Hey, you can get a copy of Michael Minter's iPlan through a link at daytimeonline.tv. Never too early to start teaching your kids about the value of $1.
Always good to have you here, Michael. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, coming up on Daytime, do you know that mascara expires in less than a year after purchase?
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
We'll tell you more makeup expiration dates later in the show.